Alhamdulillahi wa kafa wa salamun ala ibadihi alladhina istafa amma ba'd. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, accept the greeting of Islam. Today, I want to deliver a message quickly. A message that provoked me a lot to think deeply in one of the most beautiful verses of Quran that we often recite in our prayers, where Allah says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِّنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ. Allah says, verily we are going to test you with something, with fear or hunger, with the loss of life, with the loss of money, with the loss of benefits, with the loss of fruits in toil. And then he says, وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ, give the glad tidings to those who are patient. This beautiful verse actually invite us to think deeply and invite us to contemplate and conclude a profound meaning from this beautiful verse if we carry forward and recite other verses also, where Allah says, الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ قَالُوا إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَيْهِمْ صَلَوَاتٌ مِّن رَّبِّهِمْ وَرَحْمَةٌ وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُهْتَدُونَ, where Allah had explained the actual meaning, the actual concept of sabr. As He said, the actual patient people are those who, when a calamity or tragedy arrives or befalls, they say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Unto Allah do we belong, and unto Allah shall we return. And then Allah has said, these are those people Allah has bestowed His mercy and blessings. And these are those people who are rightly directed, who are rightly guided. So the thing that we have to conclude from these verses is, Allah had explained to us one beautiful thing. We have to make a distinction between a blessing, an actual blessing, or an imaginary, false and fake blessing. We think anything materialistically beneficial is a blessing, like a nice car, a luxury house, nice kids, a beautiful wife, a handsome husband, or anything like that. We count them as blessings, and rightly so. But we have to think deeply that if these materialistic things, if these things distract us from Allah, if these things push us away from Allah, if these things don't make us closer to Allah, then these things are absolutely not beneficial, and that can be a whisper of shaitan also sometimes. So we have to understand that actual blessing is something that can make us closer to Allah, that can drive us towards Allah, that can connect us to Allah. And if anything that can connect us to Allah, that can drive us to Allah, it's surely going to be blessing. Because Allah has said about the verse that I have just recited, وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِّنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ. Then Allah has connected this verse to the verse that I have just recited, أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَيْهِمْ صَلَوَاتٌ مِّن رَّبِّهِمْ وَرَحْمَةٌ وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُهْتَدُونَ. Firstly, Allah said, we are surely going to test you, something with the fear, something with the hunger, something with the loss of life, with the loss of money, with the loss of benefit. Then He said, if you keep yourself patient, and you say with the heart, with the tongue, that unto Allah shall we return, unto Allah do we belong, then you are the actual ones Allah has bestowed His mercy and blessings. His blessings to those who are keep themselves patient while going through and suffering difficult circumstances or difficult passages in their lives, with the hunger, with fear, with the loss of life, with the loss of fruits, with the loss of benefits in business or anything else. And if they keep patient, if they have sabr, then these peoples are actually blessed. So we have to make a distinction here. An actual blessing is anything that can drive us to Allah. This is the long-lasted blessing. And if anything can distract us from Allah, can drive us away from Allah, cannot be a blessing at all. So we have to understand it, and we have to recite the word that we often recite, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, with a pure heart, with a pure intention. And we have to understand that verse, that means we do belong to Allah, and we shall return to Allah. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.